Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another Group D matchup as we have Folden taking on Yulia. And looking at the compositions for Folden, he's bringing in Yuan Shao, Huang Fusong, and Mu Lu with a full-on aggression army comp. We have 6 units of Imperial Lancer Cavalry, 3 units of War Elephants, definitely looking to get a charge in. And then for Yulia's side, we have Liu Chong with 2 Chen Peacekeepers, also Mu Lu with War Elephants and a mix of Wolf Packs, and then we have Zhang Liang with 6 Tyrant Slayers to help out with the general fight. Interesting composition on both sides. Both have a little bit of flexibility, even though both are pretty aggressive and fast with cavalry units and elephants. With Liu Chong, you want to poke. With Huang Fusong, you kind of want to poke as well, get close in shots. With the Hail of Arrows, it's going to be interesting to see who punishes who with those, and interesting to see if either side have a good target for their elephants to charge into, as the only infantry in play are the Wolf Packs, which also has very good charge as well. So let's see how this one plays out on the battlefield. And if we look at deployment, nothing too crazy here. A couple of Tyrant Slayers hiding in the forest, serving as sort of a forward position. Everyone else is kind of in the back. Definitely ready for a charge over here. As you can see, the commands being given out. Both sides pretty aggressive. The cavalry side of things, and unit even, definitely favors Folden a bit with the Imperial Lancer. That charge number is ridiculous. Even though Tyrant Slayers have potential of 4x damage against generals if they do get contact with generals, against other units as well, you just basically give them 4x damage if they're in combat with the general. And Mu Lu might be the best target for it. Are they trying to shoot Mu Lu here? Oh no, they went for the elephant. Oh no, they went for Yuan Shao. 70% armor. Took a little bit of poke, not too bad. Have to back off now. They're pulling back as well. A little scratch here. Couple kills on this. 1k health down on Liu Chong. Also very high armor, so not really going to get affected. The elephants aren't given charge command, they're just told to go here. But you can see Liu Chong is trying to blunt that with a charge. Cavalry here committed to try to take out some elephants. Cavalry coming here as well. It's going to be pretty costly because they're going to get charged by the enemy cavalry, which are very strong units. You can see the health kind of evaporating here as the charge land. And they're trying to pull out of that situation. These 3 are in trouble as well. Mu Lu coming up. None of the elephants are moving, none of the wolf pack are moving. Getting a bit of damage. The Tyrant Slayers are being thrown at Yuan Shao here, even though they are getting swarmed themselves. The elephant bumped into the elephant cavalry. They pulled a couple units over, but they still took some damage. Liu Chong's kind of injured. A lot of Tyrant Slayer action, as you can see. And they have, you know, their damage increased as long as they get into combat with Yuan Shao, and they're going for Yuan Shao pretty hard here. Javelins being thrown at Huang Fusong, who's not being micro, trying to boost evasion. But as long as they can keep charging him, that evasion is not going to matter too much. Oh, they're getting destroyed by the Imperial Lancers, though. Javelin still going, getting bumped a little bit. Seems like Yulia's main target is Yuan Shao here, as Zhang Liang and some of the cavalry being pulled over. Oh, Zhang Liang took a huge chunk of his health. Huang Fusong's also not being microed and getting picked off right here, getting bumped, and we have Yuan Shao dying here. Wu is trying to bring things back. The elephant's mucking things up in the back, but you can see they bumped into Yulia's elephant. They kind of just bumped each other, went even. Now the question is how to take care of the Lancer. Mu Lu is trying to answer by himself. They're being charged at the generals, I think. Oh no, actually at the elephants. Interesting. Well, both generals are down. Mu Lu is the only one left. Now we're fighting Lancer Cavalry, basically. Trying to hunt down the general. Unbreakable use with ability. Not really here to protect range, just give a little bit of unbreakable for 30 seconds. Was trying to... I mean, there's no escaping. Not, oh, kill animation on infantry. Costing some troop, but I think he's going to go down very soon here. Stomp ability. Yeah, the Lancers don't have great targets. They're trying to kill some elephants. They're getting a decent charge, but Elephant just has so much health. Mulu is down. Now it's Elephant versus Cavalry. Yeah, if Battle of Gondor is anything, does not go well for the Cavalry. Mulu with the stomp. Imperial Lancers trying their best. And the Tyrant Slayers are trying to fight back. It's no longer about charge damage at this point, it's about the other stats, which Imperial units have decent stat, but army loss is going to start ticking in. Shooting a couple arrows, not really going to help here, but it's just cleanup time. Pretty interesting fight, both with a very aggressive army and charging to each other. The focus on the generals was probably the main difference. I think Yulia brought the Tyrant Slayers knowing that she wanted to snipe enemy generals, and Yuan Shao got sniped first. His job it was to kind of stand still, and that's why he got picked off. And as the Elephants was getting microed, I think Huang Fusong was kind of elected, got shot by javelins, took him down a notch, and then I think Mulu kept bumping him. Yulia's Mulu kept bumping him for more damage, and then eventually Tyrant Slayer swarmed him as well and got him killed. And once those two generals were down, the Elephant Mulu had really nowhere to run, and the Lancers couldn't bring things back. So that kind of was the result of the fight. Very good focus on the general damage early on, which is kind of point of the comp with the Tyrant Slayers, even though they might not be as good of a cavalry unit as, say, the Imperial Lancer Cavalry. And the numbers kind of reflect this. The generals kind of didn't do too much here on either side. There's not a lot of kill counts because there's not a lot of units count on each side. And then the Elephants did a good number, but not enough to kind of swing things. They eventually ran into the enemy Elephant and they sort of just bumped noses, and not too much came from that afterwards. So good start to the tournament for Yulia. I think this is her first game, and we look forward to seeing her second game here in the final match of today, which is coming up next. So until then, bye!